Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Sustainable Scoop. When the unsinkable Barbara Mikulski decided to retire her seat in Maryland, we heard about two candidates. We heard about Chris Van Hollen and we heard about Donna Edwards. But one candidate that was on the ballot that we didn't get to hear from is joining me today. Joining me is Margaret Flowers. She's a pediatrician, she's an activist, she was a political candidate, and now you are the co-director of
Popular Resistance.
Popular Resistance.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks so much for being with us. I'll start off by saying I'm a huge fan.
Well, thank you. Thanks so much. It's been great getting to know you tonight.
Well, you don't know how many people you're reaching. I know a lot of people who've heard you speak, and they've actually seen you be arrested in an attempt to speak. But today I just want people to better understand you as a woman, as a mother, and as a physician. Why are you a member of the Green Party?
Well, this has been a long journey of figuring out how do we create political change in this country. And we have two major political parties, the Democrats and the Republicans, who really dominate. And they're not, in so many issues, they're not doing the solutions that we need. And so we need parties that are pushing the agenda, that have a platform that represents what it is that the people want, and that can be there to challenge those major parties, to push them and hopefully win some seats, which we do. We win some seats.
Well, we would have been great to have you in the Senate right now because a lot of the issues that you're passionate about are being discussed. For example, health care.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about your position on that.
Sure. Well, as a pediatrician, it was really pretty clear to me that our healthcare system is not about health. And so I've been advocating for a national improved Medicare for all or single-payer healthcare system that takes the profit out of it. Like many other industrialized nations, it creates a universal publicly funded system so that health is the bottom line. And this is good for patients, it's good for health professionals to be able to just focus on what their patients need. And so it's an exciting time because we have legislation in the House, we have a bill that's going to be introduced soon in the Senate by Senator Sanders, and we have a real groundswell across the country of people supporting that right now.
It's true. It's great to hear a debate happening.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that's important in debate is information, and that leads me to another topic that you're talking about, net neutrality. Tell us what people need to know about that topic that they don't hear on the campaign trail.
Well, we have net neutrality now, and that's because of a fight in 2014 and 2015 that pushed the Federal Communications Commission to reclassify the internet as a common carrier. Think of it as like a public bus or a utility line that's coming into your house. When you have a common carrier, there can't be any discrimination. You have access to all of the information there. The telecoms, the cable companies are trying to change that, and actually the current head of the FCC is taking steps right now to roll back net neutrality.
And where's his background?
Well, he is a former Verizon lawyer and lives in Arlington. Ajit Pai, if people want to know who's at the bottom of this, he's introducing rules to roll back net neutrality on May 18th. This is important because if the telecoms control the content on the internet, they'll drown out the independent media, and all we'll be able to access is the commercial media. Entrepreneurs that want to start online businesses are going to be facing huge hurdles, and just people who want to access information won't have, they'll be discriminated against based on how much you can pay.
Gratefully, it was independent media that brought your voice out to so many people because it was stifled during the debates.
That's right.
And it's really critical right now as we talk about our country and its future and the possibility of going to war. We need to have more ideas and voices. So what are your positions on some of these international issues?
Yeah, well, as a Green Party candidate, and the Green Party platform really supports upholding international law, respecting the sovereignty of other nations, and finding peaceful diplomatic solutions. And so I worry with the current President Trump, who loves the military so much that he wants to bomb more countries and was willing to drop a huge bomb on Afghanistan. We're really urging instead to have dialogue and to engage with the leaders of other countries and seek diplomatic solutions to the crises that we're facing.
I'm excited that so many women are finally getting invigorated and involved, and one of the things that they fear is the idea of running for office. So not only have you had the courage to do that, which I'm very grateful, but also you're embracing independent media and tell me about that.
Well, thank you. So Popular Resistance is a daily movement news website that people can access. And then we have a radio show, Clearing the Fog Radio, that people can hear online at weactradio.com. But I think I agree with you. It's so important. You know, the issues that we're all talking about are the issues that the majority of people care about. And one thing I found on the campaign trail is that people are just really hungry for this dialogue and for this debate and to hear about real solutions, and independent media gives that.
Well, but I think what it also does is give someone a chance to know someone intimately. You're not this crazy person that's trying to muck up the system. You're actually a very elegant, educated, and articulate woman. You're a mother of 3.
That's right.
Can you just tell me just something about each of your children?
Well, I have 3, as you said, children. My oldest son, Jack, is doing his PhD at University of Maryland at College Park. I'm really proud of him because he's very passionate about climate issues, and he's doing his PhD in an area to address that. My daughter Claire goes to school in upstate New York, and she's studying psychology. She really wants to do therapy, particularly with children, and is very interested in gender issues. And then my youngest son is doing computer engineering at Drexel and wants to, use that as a force for change. So I'm really proud of them.
So there you are, just a regular mom changing the world and inspiring your children. So how do people find out more about you?
Well, the best place to go is popularresistance.org. Sign up for the Daily Digest, look at the various campaigns that we're running, and get involved. And moms are natural at this. So I urge all moms to just get involved. You're already doing it every day.
You know, I also want to tell everyone to Google you. So I want you to Google Margaret Flowers, and you will find all kinds of information about her successes and her challenges. And I know that you'll support her as I do. Thanks so much for watching. That's what independent media is about. I'm Miriam Gennari. Back to the news desk.